Hey there, happy day 851 of What She Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting my journey as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world. A couple of years ago, I had the opportunity to join the online world. I'd always been curious about it, but I never had the time and energy because I was so busy in corporate America for over a quarter century and then running different businesses, different real businesses. I still call them, which irritates my online friends, but there's a unreality or a weirdness, a strangeness, that's something different on just 100% online businesses versus businesses that have a foot in both worlds, in the online world and the offline world. And I love having a foot in both worlds. And so I help businesses to transition from the brick and mortar world to the online world, or to have a foot in both worlds, because I think that in times like this especially, it really benefits us during times of pandemic, when times when other businesses are losing their shirt because they've been dead stopped cold in their tracks and they don't know what to do. Those with an online component are finding that they can still serve their customers, they can still communicate with their customers, they can still provide goods and services through online means, through electronic means, through digital means. And that means that they have the ability to continue to make the world a better place without having to worry 100% about what's going on in their particular locality where their business is physically located. So today is one of those days when I'm talking about losing your shirt, was the idiom we talked about in Supersize Your Business and in my Facebook Live. And it's interesting. I actually like my little guy today. I have this bag. It's a little gift bag of a shirt. I think they're so cute, little Hawaiian shirt. They're just little Christmas gift bags or just holiday gift bags, birthday bags. I'm sure I'll use this one for my son for something, maybe Father's Day. It looks like a good Father's Day bag, but it's interesting. The thought of losing our shirt seems to be so devastating. Yet, as I look back on my life, I've lost my shirt, and I've also lost my shit on occasion over different situations during, in different aspects and areas of my life. I've definitely lost my shit over relationships, divorced, and I used to lose my shit a lot at my ex-husband. And trust me, it was earned losing of my emotional composure, but I'm not very proud of that when I look back on that. But I've definitely learned from that relationship and those situations that I don't want to be that way. I don't want to be that person that is triggered and out of control in relationships or in emotions or my thinking or my mindset or anything, right? And in businesses, I've lost my shirt. I've been involved in businesses that weren't the right, on deals, not overall, but like in real estate, on business deals. I've never totally lost my shirt on things, but I've definitely won in a lot of business, real estate deals. I've also lost in some real estate deals. The ones that come out negative, those are considered lose your shirt deals. Yep, if it's negative, even $1, I considered that losing my shirt in that industry. Usually losing your shirt involves losing everything up in terms of financial loss or property or something. So a lot of people that feel like they are or have lost their shirt due to COVID-19. A lot of business friends and associates feel like they've lost their shirt, not because their business is really at risk, but they're looking at the sales revenue that they didn't bring in over the months that they've been shut down, and they're considering that a loss, a financial loss. Now, is it a financial loss? Will your business not survive because you didn't have that income? Or is it just a short-term lack of revenue, right? If I look at it, I have a friend that talks about, we lost $4 or $5 million during, COVID when we were shut down before we switched from our offline to our online business, and they're starting to do things online now, and they've made more than they did all last year online in this same period that they say they've lost is $4 or $5 million. So did they really lose that $4 or $5 million, or did they just not have that revenue come in? So it's just a matter of our perspective. We can look at and we can focus on the money we didn't have come in, or we can focus on what we're going to do to replace that lost revenue or the revenue that didn't come in. It's not really lost revenue, it's just money we didn't make, right? It's sales we didn't make, it's product we didn't sell, it's services we didn't provide. So do we lose that money, or do we not provide those services? We put our energy into other things during that time period. Some of us spent our energy really wisely, others we squandered that energy, and we did waste that energy, but that's on us, right? It's always on us. So today I'm thinking about loss, and I don't feel like I have lost my shirt due to COVID or due to any other thing outside of me ever. Even though other people would say, well, you lost your shirt on that, you lost your shirt on that deal, you tanked out in that business, you lost your job, you got fired, whatever. It doesn't matter what other people think. It matters what you think. It matters how you are looking at the situation and what your perspective is, right? And how you're going to use whatever happens to you in a way to move your life in the direction you want it to go. We can use things that didn't work out for us. I could have used my job losses, my getting fired in the past, or my business failures as reasons to give up and quit and roll over and die and never do anything in my life. Or I could have used them to learn from and to go on to the next thing, to figure out, well, how did I screw that up? What did I do wrong? What wasn't I thinking right? What did I miss? What did I totally miss that was probably right in my face, but I didn't have the ability to see back then, that I won't miss next time, that I'll make sure I pay attention to next time? You know, and again, that isn't just in our business areas of our life, it's in our relationships, it's in our emotional intelligence, right? Emotionally, we change and grow over time. We're not born with anything, right? We're born with nothing, and everything we have to learn through our experiences and through our challenges and our trials and our tribulations and the things that go well for us, our successes. We have to learn everything that we become throughout our lifetime, and sometimes those are good lessons, sometimes they're bad lessons. But one thing I have learned over all of my 60 years, just hit the big 6-0 during the pandemic, is that I personally learn way more from the things that I screw up, the things that I don't do right the first time, than I ever learn from the things that go well for me. Because I find that when things are going well and when things come easily to me, that I just skate through and I just go with the flow of those, and I don't look for ways to improve and change those. It's when I'm having a challenge or a struggle, or something isn't going exactly how I want it to, that I ask myself, how can I fix this? How can I make this better? How can I do better? How can I get better results in this area? And those are the things then that get the improvement, that I see the most change in, and I see the most personal and professional growth in. So kind of at a weird mood today, definitely a weird mood today. I woke up without a ton of energy, and I realized it is because, and I'm doing a challenge, I'm starting and joining on Monday, the June 1st, a 40-day challenge. We're each creating our own challenge, and I'm going to do a personal, I'm going to pick 5 areas. So let's pick 5 areas that we want to have improvement in, which I think is a lot, even for a 40-day challenge. I like to have one primary focus for the challenge. So my one primary focus, I think, is going to be physical, just because I want my energy back up. I want my energy back up. I think that there's been a lot of energy suck around me and within my life during this pandemic, just because there's so much turmoil and chaos and uncertainty in the world. Some of that just swirls and impacts our lives, whether we're trying to let it or not. And I want to really focus on pumping up my energy and getting my energy back. And some people say, okay, really? And I'm like, yes. Excuse me. So I'm starting a 40-day challenge on Monday. I'm not sure what I'll do with that. I might do, I know, surprise, I might see if there are a group of people that want to do a 40-day get up and go challenge with me. I did a 30-day one for the month of May. So for June into July, I think it would be fun to do a 40-day one, or just, 40 days and 40 nights. There's biblical significance to that, which doesn't speak to me, but it does to a lot of people. So maybe a 40-day challenge. I'm trying to think if I've ever done a 40-day challenge. I've done a lot of 30-day challenges, 90-day challenges, 365-day challenges, but I don't think I've specifically ever done a 40-day challenge. So I think June 1st we'll start a 40-day challenge, and I am telling you right now, my emphasis is going to be on my physical well-being, my health, my personal physical health. I'm going to try to do some things to help my vision if that's possible. I'm going to try to do some things definitely to help my energy. Definitely going to be impacting my diet and what I'm consuming. I had a great aha moment today, and it sounds so silly and insignificant, but I think it's a huge impactor on my energy level and what's been going on with me, and that I'm changing it today. I woke up this morning, I'm like, well, guess what? You're doing this now and you've never done that before. And it sounds really silly. I've been eating salad dressing. And people might think, oh, that's not going to make a difference. That's just a teeny tiny little thing. But for like the last 10 years, I have not really hardly ever consumed salad dressing. I like my salads plain. I love fruits and vegetables, and so I'll use fruits and nuts and things to flavor my salads, or lemon juice or things, but I never use salad dressing. And since the pandemic, I have been eating a lot of those packaged salads and I've been putting the dressing on them, the chopped salads and things that you can buy prepared, because I've had to do what I've had to do during this period, right? Just like everybody else. And I realized that I've been eating salad dressing, and I think that is probably the major component in what's not good for me. So just starting today, no more salad dressing, or going back to what I know works for me, right? So 40-day challenge coming up. Get Up and Go challenge. Today is day 4, is A day. Today is all about the letter A, and A, of course, stands for action. And nothing happens in our lives until we get up and move. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, any of the 7 areas of our life, nothing really happens until we take some sort of action, till we take one step. And sometimes it's just a teeny tiny minuscule step toward what it is that we want. Nothing happens until we do that, because we have to show the universe and the world and God and everybody else that we're serious about what we say we want. And that involves taking a step toward it, taking a move toward it. Today was day 142 already of the fun challenge, 365-day, do one fun thing every day challenge. Obviously, I love challenges. There's always some challenge, and usually several going on within me at any given time. For the last 3 years now, have picked, most people pick up like a word. This is my word of the year, focus or whatever. And about 3 years ago, I kind of hopped on that bandwagon because I wanted to stretch my comfort zone. And so for 365 plus days, I did one thing a day that stretched my comfort zone, that scared me, and that got me out of the little teeny tiny box I was living in. Now, I'm still living in a kind of small box that I need to bust out of, but last year was do one thing a day that makes me happy, so I want to be happier. And this year's all about fun. 2020 is all about being more fun, having more fun, looking for the upside and the fun things in life. And so I've actually been doing that every year, and fun isn't my word of the year, but doing one little fun thing every day is important, and it's really proven to be important during COVID-19 as I'm hanging out with my granddaughter every day. So that's it. Get Up and Go challenge day 4, starting a 40-day challenge, working with my folks and helping them to move their life in the direction they want to do, and I'll continue to do that and continue to serve them in that way. And then just showing up in the ways that I can to try to help, right? Try to just share and give some hope and some focus on what we can do, not on what we can't do. Focus on what is working, not on what's not working. Focus on what's possible, not the impossible. And I love the word impossible because it says I am possible. It's one of my favorite memes, is I am possible. Guess what? You are possible. Anything you want, anything you desire is possible for you. As long as you believe that and are willing to move toward it, you will make it happen. So have an absolutely amazing day. I will see you tomorrow with another update on what I'm working on. I've got a bunch of things that I need to work on this weekend for my coaches and for my accountability group. Got a mastermind call this morning, got a Zoom call with my granddaughter this morning with her little classmates, so that's exciting for her. This will be her first, I don't know if it'll be her first Zoom call, but it'll be her first Zoom call with her classmates, so this is fun, and it's something new and unique for her. So I get to experience her experience of Zoom, and I'm kind of excited about the technology for the little kids. I think it's fun that I think it's awesome that the technology is available, that we can still get together even though we're apart. Now, my state's opening up, but some of us, being more immune compromised, are going to continue to be careful. We're going to continue to do the right thing for ourselves and for those we love and care about. Have an awesome day. If I can help you in any way, please just ask in the comments below. I say this often. One of my biggest challenges and the hardest things for me to personally do is to ask a question, ask for help, because I never want to look stupid, right? Since I was a little girl, I had an experience and I never wanted to look stupid. So that meant I didn't like to ask questions. And one of my favorite people in the whole wide world that passed away quite a long time ago now taught me that the most important thing that you can do is ask. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. So have an amazing day. Ask if I can help you in any way. If I don't know the answer, I will help you find the person that does, or the resource or the thing that will help you to get to the next level. Have an amazing day, and I will be with you tomorrow. Bye.